Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace, and my goodness, it seems like these days I'm gonna have a pity party here. Not really a pity party, just unbelievable. It seems like whenever anything I do to try to improve my health, and I've mentioned some of this, to anything, lately it worsens it. Oh my goodness, my health in general. I mean, that would be the end result of all this stuff. Such as trying to get this health insurance or keep it, trying to get it, then trying to keep it, and having to work to prove that I am working and making a certain amount of money. That was the thing. Getting the money wasn't the thing from the start. It was to prove that I'm working. That's the big important thing to prove, because I'm in Texas. Did I mention I'm in Texas? Always, yeah, in Texas. I don't know about other places. Apparently that's under lock and key kind of information. But in Texas, a homemaker has to be working at least to earn a certain amount of money, whatever it is, wherever she is. I don't have no idea if that's how it works or not. She or here, they. Anyway, so all that, I have to be working. So because of my health condition, that's why I'm getting the health insurance, really need it. I have to do something where I work as an independent contractor. The only thing I could think of that I could do that would make that kind of money that I would need to make in the last, this was end of July, so from end of July to the end of this year, it would be something like doing Doordash, these food delivery services, Doordash, UberEats, Grubhub, whatever, all the different ones, Instacart. There's so many. There's even one just specifically for Texas. We're in Texas. Whew, this is hot. It's only 90, well, now it's 95 degrees, but it feels like, whew. Anyway, so what was first that happened was temperature, speaking of which. Yeah, we're in that heat dome, and I don't know what's going on in this car. Under the heat dome and all that. But the worst part of it, I've tried to avoid saying what it was, because it kind of like, I'm afraid people are going to go watch to try to find this stuff, and these people I don't know what they're doing. It's only hearsay of what I've heard, but to give anybody any kind of, like a view or anything, this is such despicable people. They did this video. It wasn't, from everything I've heard, even Adam heard today, it is not on YouTube. Okay. So anyway, but I'm gonna talk about it, because this is what happened today. Actually, I should probably back up and say that that one thing is, I'm really wondering why my SUV was driving weird when Adam just took it to the dealership today, because of the whole situation as it was of somebody putting up that video. Because me and many people problems. And as I've said, there was a woman that had a video about her problem. I don't think that it was hers. That I don't know what's going on with this is so, oh my God. It's not driving right, and he took it today, and it's just not driving right. Thank you, people. Thank you. Okay, anytime I try to improve myself. Oh my gosh, I really worry that, if there were such a thing, and there's not such a thing as a nervous breakdown, I think now would be the time for me to have that. Seriously, this is unbelievable. Seriously, we had to do this. You have to have an appointment. I couldn't work. I cannot work until I get some insurance. And the insurance has to have this thing called an immobilizer, so people can't break into it and just hot wire and take it. Okay? So, the appointment, the first one they told me that I was going to have, that I could make anywhere near here, was on the 19th of September. That was 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. And this is really ticking me off about this right now. But, oh my gosh. Anyway, the next one said that was closer, said it was going to be the 29th, I think, of September, next month. Okay, just think, I would not be able to work because of that, because you can't get the insurance, auto insurance that I would need to be able to work because of this whole immobilizer crap. Okay, in that whole process, one was telling me that I would have to have something external to the immobilizer put in, $1,299. Somebody was trying to make some money off of it, yeah, because all it is a recall, and I take it in, it's free. But apparently they did something else to my car. Now, just as I suspected, this is just ridiculous. Anytime, seriously, I've heard this as if it's true, but I am at this very moment believing it. You know, like I was telling Adam, I said, hopefully they don't break something, you know, so they can fix it and charge me more money. The car has 9,897 miles on it. Okay, nothing should be going wrong with it. But it sure feels like, it sure seems like it's not traveling right. It's not driving right. I'm going to call and cuss him. Okay, I just had a little bit of a meltdown. I called Adam. Okay, which road is done over here? Everybody was traveling down this one back there, so I'm guessing it's this one. This side of the road. The rest of it's all, yeah. But I'm like, I can't believe this. I can't believe that every time I try to improve my condition, to work toward improving my condition, you know, my health condition, like I have to get this auto done. I had to get the, you know, so I could go to work. And while I wasn't working, I've said this in another video. I don't even know if I'll put that one up now, because I was saying things are getting better. You know, it seemed like things were getting better. Nope, can't have that. That's not part of my life to have things go better. I know. I said, didn't I say it? I see. It's still, no matter what, I am a person with a cheerful kind of disposition, I guess you call it. But I mean, every time, lately, every time I do anything, since last year when I first got on insulin, oh my gosh, what a horrible thing that experience that has been. Unbelievably bad experience since then. And now this. You know, the whole thing with me, and pardon me, I'm going to say something just gross and disgusting, so if anything gross and disgusting bothers you, click on out right now. But this whole thing, that 2 months, and it was actually over 2 months, the problems with my stomach, my abdominal area, having blood and worse coming out of my navel. Never heard of that in my whole life, that happened to anybody, ever in my 60 years. Not being able to get the hospital that I went to the ER 3 times because of it, for the staff there to treat me anything other than like dirt, because I didn't have health insurance. So this is why I'm doing all this, to get the health insurance. And I got that health insurance, but I have to show that I am working the rest of this year to make enough money and make enough money, or I'll be owing them around $5,000, which is fine, because I would be making that $5,000. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, because apparently I am not to be working. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just blown away. I'm blown away by how much crap has hit me my whole life. You know, that rare health condition as it is, that I've had since I was young, and nobody apparently even thought to check to see if I had something going on. I mean, wasn't it obvious? Neglected the cost of it. By the way, it's neglect and abuse, which neglect is abuse of a child, me, when I was a child. Okay? That's a gift that just keeps giving, you know? And yes, that's major sarcasm. Sarcasm, boy, talk about Freudian. Man. Oh, man. Now that was something. See, this is just my kind of personality. You know, it is. Yeah, it's all those scars, all that crap that I went through in my childhood. You know, the gift that just keeps on giving. Horrible, horrible. I really am this is my kind of pity party. But it's not really a pity party. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. And by the way, it's almost 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten today. Yeah. because of all this stuff. Now, what I've said so far is not all. Right here, I had a problem that she couldn't understand what I was saying, but we got it right finally. But also, one of the problems I've been having is swollen feet, ankles, legs, this kind of stuff, you know, from my knee down on one of them. Well, both of them actually, over 4 years. But for me, and I'm not saying this for anybody else, I'm not a healthcare provider, so don't take it as any form of suggestion, any of this, anything I ever say, advice, suggestions, nothing. You know, do not take it as that's what it would be for you, because I have a rare health condition, and practically some things it works the total opposite than it does with other people. But this edema, I've never heard it pronounced, I don't think. I think maybe one place I finally did on a video. But what I was doing with the Doordash, these food deliveries, was helping me for that. I don't know, I could be wrong. It could have just been something one day caused it to swell up again, since I haven't been able to work the past how long. And it seems like it might be that it's even longer. And I have been working on this stuff too all this while. I don't even know how many days it's been, really. Honestly, I do not. Okay. Apparently had been smoking cigarettes, of course, in my SUV. He knows better, but the reason he did, he's older than I remember, the reason he did was because he drove it in today. It wasn't close, it was not near. Well, anyway, let me get to that part. Jumping ahead of myself, oh my gosh. But all the while, anyway, that was the part that I had to say, you know, that thing that had to be fixed, the mobilizer and all that. There's just so much BS from so many people. I've mentioned that in the video. I said I don't know if I'm going to put up, maybe I already did. Oh my gosh, it's been like insane. This stuff has just been insanity. You know, being caught in the middle of all these people going, cash grab, cash grab, cash grab, let's get a cash grab. Let me give it from my buddy. Say that this, don't tell her, no, don't tell her this is just part of a, what's it called? You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, my brain is hurting. This is part of a, recall that it'd be free, and it was free, by the way. But not what they wanted to do, no, they wanted to get the free, like I said, $1,299, and you're out the door. The wholesale pitch. I think you should be in the door. It's called behind bars. It's not a door, it's bars. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm turning mean. I am. But anyway, where was I in all this? Okay, on top of all of it, I'm dealing with insurance company, auto insurance companies. Oh my God. Do I need to say more? But that's shame on me, because not all of them are this bad, right? I mean, if you know of one that's good, let me know. Okay, seriously. If you know of one that's going to give me a big bunch of runaround BS, let me know. That would work in Texas. And, oh my gosh, I'm joking, but yeah, I haven't found one. Maybe one guy, maybe one woman, but the same thing. And I was told by this is suspicious. I was told actually by the manufacturer, you know, the dealership. Hello, get to the right word. The dealership, the one that I chose, is one that wants something extra, that extra external thing. Isn't that the same one? Or was it the same one that wanted me to do that thing that was $1,299? Oh my God. Cash grab, cash grab, cash grab, cash grab. Oh my God, you sickening. Okay. Don't let me reduce myself to cussing. Oh my gosh. But anyway, some of the most rudest people, I wonder if the people who actually make the commercials that I think many people, it's kind of well known here in the United States, if they know that the people that, you know, you're up there, you're trying to represent something good, maybe you're just an actress that want money. And then the people, you know, the actual, I don't even care what the corporation itself would think, because obviously they don't care. If they did, they wouldn't be hiring so many people that I instantly got one after another who was so unbelievably rude. one after another, just from that one. The other places, they weren't that rude. But these were different places. One was 2 agents. I think they were a married couple. And I just realized today that they were local agents. And that probably is the big problem with them. But then the whole of it was rude. The whole of it. Everybody I spoke to. Only one woman laughed. Because you know that old thing, that many people say, what next? You're going to ask me for my blood type? You know, I say that myself too. I used to say that many years ago, and I had never heard anybody say it before. You know, that's what I say. They're going to ask for my blood type next. Because it's ridiculous. And then one of them I spoke to another one. Oh my gosh, well-known one too. It basically took me down. They don't tell you really what they're doing and who that you speak to, but they have their own, this other company that could be helpful to you. But they don't write those policies themselves. But this other one's, I ran across 2 or 3 of those. Man, talk about sketchy crap. Oh, these people are sketchy. Oh, yeah. Remember, my degrees are in psychology and sociology. But see, I'm not into insurance and cards. Adam has been the one to do all that. And we have our own little division of labor, speaking of which, sociology is. Anyway, that probably only makes sense to me unless you're into this. Oh my gosh. This has just been unbelievable, and my health seems to be deteriorating because of it. My blood pressure, though, interestingly enough, seems to be going down so far. I said it in that video that seemed to be going up because it did while I was talking to some people, but since then it seems to be leveling out. Maybe I've reached some point, you know, mentally where my body says, I am not listening to you. My body says, I'm not responding to all this crap. I'm not, nope. We're not going to let your blood pressure raise. You know, something. I'm just trying to make some dumb joke, I guess. But, because it's unbelievable. I think I've passed that point where it's, I could say, put it this way, that I'm desensitized. Seriously. How can people, so much filth like that, how do they sleep at night? Knowing they're feeling, you know, they're lying and giving misinformation on how many times have I talked about that, seeing that online. Oh my gosh, there's so many I've seen online that do that crap. I'm not talking working a job either. Just working. They're just despicable people. I mean, simple. And no, I'm not that naive. I know they exist. How do you think I have this, like I said before, this rare health condition? That's how I got it. But anyway, all that kind of stuff, and where am I getting? Well, now my SUV is not doing that, so I don't even drive it on the highway, but I need to give it a good, go somewhere where I can drive about 60 or so. I'm afraid to drive it more than 40 right now with the way it was acting when I first started. You see there it did that little jump thing? Okay, I don't know who you are, but it's not me. You're in the wrong lane. And they're sitting there texting. I kid you not. They're texting. Oh my God, did you see that? Did y'all see that? You might not have seen it. So, you know, turning also. But that person was on the wrong, you know, there's another side over, you know, for people exiting, and there's a side for people who are coming in to the States, but that person was in the side that you go in, and they're going out. And they're just sitting there in that part, texting. Can we live in this any stranger world than what I'm talking about? But you know, really, this stuff is I mean, I'm not naive. I'm not totally. I'm putting it off as though. But I really have not had to deal with stuff like this. in years. I actually did have a claim. I forgot about that. Back when one of the hurricanes, and man, the guy got fired. He called me and told me, I got fired. He said, but I deserved it because of the way I was, when I called you. He called me sweetheart, or sweetie. He kept calling me somebody. I said, do not call me that. But he thought that was it. No, it was because you were lying, mister. My job used to be to fight the insurance company and make them pay people's medical bills, that they had claims on. So, the ones that would try anything in the world not to pay for what people have been paying into to get for years, Also did workers' comp, fight them, say, hey, you're paying this, So it was nothing. It was due to a hurricane. I fought the claim. They tried to pay. It was straight across. They went and tried to give everybody in that place the same amount. Oh boy, man, no. I fought it like you wouldn't believe. I could go on. I won big time, too. Because that was ridiculous. And then I did the same for my mom. And one of my sisters wanted to try to mess it all up. Oh, stupid stuff. I've had one of those lives, I'm telling you. It's just crazy. This stuff, I am going around seriously going, this is just insanity. One thing after another. And all I want to do right now is to get my insurance and go back to work. I have one quote. The guy had already sent me one quote, but he said, of course, now that I've got this thing done, that the quote might be different. We'll see. I'm afraid that he's going to call me or send me something and say we can't do it. Because he didn't hear what I was told by that dealership. Not all dealerships were saying this stuff. So I think it could have been, allegedly, I could be totally wrong, that one dealership wanted to make a little money for his friend. For himself. Have something. And then I can't even remember exactly, so I just strike all of that. Because I could be totally wrong. Because I can't remember exactly how it went from, well, you could call these people and see what they can do, because the insurance company is going to want that, to one of them, which one was it? It was the same insurance company I had said that I had called. And gave me a really good quote, seriously. And then all these people say, well, that's not exactly what you would need. It would be this. No, well, I know the little inside secret. One of them actually told me that. I know a little inside secret that, it's not really a secret, but I don't think many people know. And I wound up, at some point, listening to that man's... I hung up on him. I'm so tired. I actually will tell people off. I'm past that point of not. I tell them off. Tell them, call it as I see it. Tell them off, hang up. One of them I was sitting there saying, you lost your job. she just suddenly stopped talking, and I don't know, just kept sitting there or something. Yeah, you lost your job. That one was unbelievable. That is one that seemed somewhat literally, but not. She was getting to that point to ask me my blood type. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff she was asking, and I started laughing. Because, that's what I do. I laugh all the time. It's laugh or go crazy sometimes, because this was unbelievable. But anyway, I'm going to go home, eat as usual, got a burger, Adam got a meal. I don't ever get to eat a meal, and I have to take the buns off, so all I get is the patty and the vegetables, as usual. And it's still not right for me. Too much sodium. Anything. I can't eat it all. But the size of my thumb. Now, I'm not going to go into that because remember, none of this is about you. Talk to y'all in another video. Bye. Okay, it's later in the day and I wanted to add a little bit more to it. I did delete a video I had made yesterday, and I keep making reference to it in this one, I think. Some of the things I'd said. I don't know. Or was I talking about another one? But, yeah. But I went ahead and deleted it. It was pretty much the same thing as I'm saying in this. Except for that little meltdown I said. when I say meltdown, I don't think of it in the same terms as some people do. It was just that I got really, I don't know, I was just really like, this is too much. And I called Adam and I was saying, this is just too much. You know, being hit with too much at one time, so many bad things, including, as I think I've mentioned in a video before, that about one of my sisters. And I don't know if I've said it was one of my sisters, but anyway, I haven't heard anything new about all that, and I seriously hope they're not playing one of their games. That should say it all, okay? That should say it all. So, wow. I don't know what you're doing. You don't stop there. They're not usually in this neighborhood now, are they? Oh, what was the old day? Oh, they're going the other way. So, it's a fire truck going the other way. Maybe that's what they were hearing. Anyway, it's busy. What the heck is going on? Well, it is 5:44. Rush hour traffic coming home, I guess. Well, rush hour traffic, when is it not? But, not here. Anyway, there was something else I wanted to bring down. I'm going to the grocery store anyway. I'm a little bit tired. I was home all day, and I've been waiting all day long for that the one insurance company that that has said that they would do it. He sent me a quote, one quote, but then they had to change it because I think I mentioned that in this one. They had to change it because I had that stuff done, the recalls done. There were 3 recalls. One of them really wasn't. It was just for people who had certain things, and I don't have that in mind. So, anyway, waiting for him to send me an email with the quote, and then go ahead and pay for it. I don't know how long it takes to go into effect. But I want to get back to work. You know, back to working and sitting at home. No, it's not an option. For like so many reasons I think I mentioned in this video. Like I said, it's much later in the day. And anyway, now I think I'll wrap it up. Talk to y'all another video. Bye. Hey, one more thing. Adam had said, I got home, he said, you know, it could be that the computer in my, whatever they call this computerized thing, in my SUV, it's the AI. He was saying it was the AI, that's what he was saying. Has to learn or relearn things because they did something to that, and that's what he thinks that it is, that's making it do this. It didn't, that last time when I was on my way back home, or whatever time it stopped, but then I just noticed that it did again. So, he said when he brought it home, he was the one that went to the place and brought it back home after he was there when they did all this, the recall stuff, fixed it all, and he said he didn't experience it. I said, now why would that be? Why would it be that you didn't experience but I did? And my thought right away was, I'm the one who drives it all the time. I would be the one who knows. Oh, what is hit my eye, man? Second time it's done that. But, so I don't know what to think. I just don't really, seriously. Okay, I'm wrapping it up now, hopefully.